Guys, I was thinking, what is one of the biggest pains of Paranormal Activity fans? Well, besides the fact that this channel almost never posts videos, there's the fact that we have a ton of scenes in the Paranormal Activity trailers that never made it to the final cut. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Hi guys, I'm Alex, and this is Paranormality, an entire channel dedicated to paranormal activity, and without further ado, let's get to the video. In Paranormal Activity 3, we have the scene of the sisters being chased by the entity. We have the scene of Julie being pulled, and SO mentioned the fire, which has been talked about since the first film. A lot of people must have been curious to see these scenes, but then in the film there was none of that, like nothing. The film is still good, but what about that story about the fire and all? Well, guys, it was up to the ghost dimension to connect everything. But even so, we didn't see what happened. The thing is, all the scenes that are in the trailer and aren't in the movie don't appear in the director's cut, the Blu-ray version, or the Forgotten Chronology DVD. I've already made a video here on the channel, so check it out later. To make our dissatisfaction worse, in the next movie we had an entire teaser made up of scenes that didn't make it into the main cut. We even had scenes that resembled them in the 30-minute bonus feature in the Blu-ray version. But they're not the same. Well, at least in the second movie, we had the scenes that didn't appear in the theatrical version. They appeared as deleted scenes and we can see them. Okay, but why does this happen? Why do we have a ton of scenes that don't appear in the Paranormal Activity movies? Well, guys, this could have a few explanations.
Just standing down in the kitchen right at the open door just staring at it. It's just what a weirdo.
Paranormal Activity is not the first franchise to have this kind of thing happen, and among the reasons that could be is simply the generation of hype with fake scenes, which is really ugly. Scenes that are not yet finished and that are already being used for the teaser. I say teaser because this happens more often with teasers than trailers. They edit or modify some scenes to avoid giving spoilers of the film. That's what happened with Avengers, Infinity War, and Civil War. But the main reason that I think is the same for Paranormal Activity is the deleted scenes and the trailer being made before the film is finished. Yes, people. Many times the trailers are made by companies other than those that make the films, and these companies receive certain cuts of the film, with a periodicity of what can be shown and what cannot. It can often happen that when the film is finished, many of these scenes are cut. In a post on Reddit about the third film, many people commented on this, and one user wrote, "Producer Oren Pelly said that the final product was an evolving process, and due to a schedule, a trailer was sent out before the product was finished. As a result, many of the scenes in the trailer were cut for a variety of reasons. Deal with it." And for those who don't know, Oren Pelly was the guy who created Paranormal Activity, directing the first film, and if I'm mistaken, he produced the next two. Okay, we already have an answer to the biggest question. But here's another one. These scenes were cut. They exist, or at least existed. So why aren't they released? The truth is that this is yet another frustration for Paranormal Activity fans. The countless lost AP media, but that's a topic for another video. So if you want that topic, comment. The channel was kind of on hold because I was focusing on finishing the Katie and Christy series, and I wanted to do something well done, but I ran into some problems, and at the time you recorded this video, I'm still recovering from the flu and still having some problems rendering some scenes from the final episode. So you don't run out of content, I'm already doing this here with theories and such, which I think is really cool, and I hope you like it. I'm going to try to increase the frequency of the channel to keep it growing and monetize it in the future, as I did with my main channel. By the way, I made the first episode of a series about the backrooms there. It's worth checking it out. Remember that it's all in English. Remember that the series doesn't involve the PA universe and that it has nothing to do with Paranormal Activity backrooms, which is a fan film that I'm going to release in 2025 or 2026. So guys, that's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. The link to the channel's fundraiser is in the description, and see ya.
Comes into my treehouse at 10 at night.
So what did she say?